Hello, thank you for having me here. I'm Frances Guldner. I'm a fifth-generation Walhallian from Walhalla. My grandchildren are now the seventh generation to grow up in the old family home. So I truly appreciate history and where we come from. I'm an Army brat. My father was career military, retired as a colonel, and then he went on to teach at Greenville Tech. My mother was a teacher. Both of them taught me how to do community service. That it's not enough to have a job in the community, but you got to volunteer too. So we all very, very active in volunteer organizations in our community. I've started a couple of nonprofits. One of them you may be familiar with down here is the Oconee Performing Arts Center in Walhalla. I don't know if you've heard of it. Google it, it's a good place. But that's one of my nonprofits that has taken off over the years. I've been teaching for more than 20 years now in Anderson, and I volunteer a good bit. And I know that this place is important and that South Carolina is the heart and soul of our greater Southern community. My platform is very similar to the Democratic National Platform: universal health care, living wage, gun safety, veteran supports. My father is now moving into assisted living, and so I'm dealing a lot with the Veterans Administration, so I understand those benefits and pitfalls. Social Security, vitally important. Our conservation efforts. Climate change is here. We need to admit it. We need to start dealing with it. We have armadillos, for heaven's sakes. I have never seen armadillos in Walhalla, South Carolina until this last couple of years. It was like seeing a giraffe. I was like, my God, why do we have armadillos? Climate change, we have armadillos. Please come talk to me and ask me more detailed questions about my beliefs and how far deeply I am concerned about our national direction. And I want to leave with one little story. Being an Army brat and growing up on bases, 3 different continents, Armed Service Day was like the big celebration on an Army base. And they would drag out all the equipment, well, it seemed like all the equipment, I was a kid, trucks and tanks and jeeps and boats and airplanes, and as kids we got to crawl all over everything. There were bands and there were flags and there were planes flying overhead. One thing I noticed is that not anywhere among any of that was there a donkey or an elephant. There is a chunk of the GOP that wants to take over the American flag and the word patriotism for their own, and they can't have it. It is ours. Thank you. To me, the flag isn't for one group of people, and it's not a done deal. The flag is a promise. The flag is a work in progress, something that, an ideal that we all need to work for and work toward, not slide away from. And we need to get back into the fray and start pushing it forward again. So I, Frances Guldner, a flag-waving American patriot, am running for the congressional district of the 3rd District here in South Carolina. Thank you.